Hello, everybody. We're back in the park working on Grez's Gingerbread Village, and we're getting close to finishing up on Minecraft right here. It's my first shooter that I've started working on. As you've seen, I had a couple clips before of being in a clipboard, putting the ride together with the shooter and the target and the triggers, and I learned from that, so I was able to come into this part that already had the ride started. I just needed to turn it into a shooter, and I was able to do that. So that's why the one in the clipboard, I could actually take that and bring it into another park, but we'll get into that in a little bit because I do bring some stuff into this park so I can do a grand opening. Um, I'm at 69%, which means I still have a little bit I can do. And when I was at 65, that's when I decided to go and bring in the franchise rides that I've created back in the first and second parks. The one I'm looking at bringing in is OLF Logging, which is the log ride, the log flume, and then I also brought in the lazy river. I brought that one in because that one has the warehouse attached to it, so it's already have a building that fits the OLF logging area type. So I was able to bring in OLF logging. I did a little landscaping for it right now. I'm going to do more. Um, I also have it so that the splashdown, you'll see. I've got a clip of it coming up. But this is what I've been working on right here is the Minecraft one. And I'm pointing at things like you can see. I'm looking at that gas right there. Oh, that's so cool. That turned out better than I thought. I was playing with the circle or the globe thing, this ball, and because it was supposed to be a fireball they'd shoot out, and it just wasn't looking right. And I go, wait a minute, Minecraft is squares and cubes, so make the fireball a cube, and that's what I did. And then I was able to copy the one and bring it over to the other one. Um, What I've done too with that very first gas is I got a trigger set up on that so that when the cars come through, it'll shoot out that jet of fire that you just saw there. And I didn't get that trigger. Well, hello. What? No. Really? Yeah. 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 Just close her up. I think the ride's working. Look what you got 110. You're at 110. That's just a couple of times through. So, and I do think there's one time I do get a 145. So, there's a little couple things you can do, like a couple of them that if you can get it quick when it turns around, you maybe get a shot off. So, but it actually works, and now I just need to finish the interior, which would be down at the bottom. I need to make it more like lava. Create some blocks areas down there. I might even put in a little structure like we see at Sergeant Bones' complex there when he goes to the Nether, where a lot of his fellow uh, sergeants and corporals and privates and all the armed um, the armed skeletons there. They're all part of that where he come from. I imagine that's so. Um, and that's what it was with Sergeant Bones. So we built that complex. We also did Katie Witch there, And now we got Katie Witch in the park here. Alright. I figured we should put some audio on this. I heard the prairie dogs talking. I probably Alex working on the park. Like I said, if you see it, the park working and stuff, and you hear the herd, that's Alex. Andy, the father, does the design work in the studio, which would be me if that. Yeah, I like this. Yeah. Okay, hold up a second. I'm going back to the beginning of this clip, and we're going to start this from the beginning. This is the Minecraft ride I've been building, and we're getting close to having this finished and doing a grand opening. And that lends itself to the cookies we have in the park. So I've created a couple shops that sell the cookies. I created a shop that sells the bobbleheads. I'm going to bring those in and put them up. And then the rest I'm going to start doing a lot of landscaping, foliage, because like I said, it's supposed to be like a spooky woods. And I want the OLF Logging to be, it's like a normal type of woods where they go and get logs.
Now that I know
what?
Noisy place here.
You got to turn the volume down a little bit. I can't turn it down right now.
I said fill it out. Get some more shops. We'll put stuff up. So,
yeah, we got shops we can put in. Might even, here, let's get the force wheel in there. We have a staff school sitting over there at the right. There's a staff school sitting there by the haunted house. So I think there's 2, maybe 3 staff schools here at the park. And they do different things. Like, it's mostly for teaching the employees and our people how to operate different things, how to create, how to build, how to promote. So you'd have your graphic artists, you'd have your painters, you'd have your carpenters, engineers would learn how to build and manufacture rides. You'd have your engineers and your construction people learning how to build roads and paths and creating different looks. For instance, the one I think there was an ad for Katie Witch cookies that was put together by the students at the school for the park. You know, trying to promote the cookies. The school also teaches them how to make the cookies, how to bake them, how to create them. It's Katie Witch's recipes. Her secret ingredients, like I said, is magically delicious. And rumor is it's mostly TLC, tender loving care, which seems to be the magic ingredient for most special stuff. So if you put a little TLC into it, it's going to have a little better. But, so that's what we're doing here now. We're putting in the hotel. See, like I said, there's OLF Logging. I put that in. I put in the Lazy River ride. Like I said, I'm going to landscape a lot of that. Because remember, I had, yeah, that's right. Those two were interconnected too for the pirate, because I did the Pirate's Cave. I won't do that here, because I already have one dark ride. We have a couple of roller coasters. Do we? Or do we just have one roller coaster? We have a log flume. We have a roller coaster which is no brakes. I have a Ferris wheel, a merry-go-round. So I think a couple more. Oh, then we have the tilt-a-whirl. I got to finish that up. Cause I wanna put that so that you'll see it when you go by on the train, because it'll be, and then because I'm going to use the hedge stuff for that, because that's why I call it the hedge. So that's what I gave it that name, because it's I'm going to encase it, but encircle it into with the foliage stuff, and then as you coming by on the train, you'll be able to see it with the train as it comes through. And that's I have the arches ready put in there, and I'm gonna finish that up. But I have to do the Minecraft first, finish that. That's gonna be the big ticket one, just like the racetrack was back at Grizzle's Den Speedway for the Gingerbread Village. Because the Minecraft was introduced at the Speedway. I do have a little area that shows some of the figures and stuff, and this is the first ride I built with the Minecraft theme, and it just lends itself so perfect because you do have the blocks. It's a block type game, so the stuff you do here can be done in blocks. And I've been having fun creating these characters. Um, I can remember back a while back, first started out playing Minecraft, the grinding and the mining and the digging and growing deep and, talk about digging too deep. We're gonna explore that a little bit with Daubers or Grizzle. He's over there. He's gonna be mining for coal so we can set up the furnaces for Katie and get a little factory type thing going there. And now kind of tie in the cookie manufacturing and tie in while we got it in the park because old Grez is helping Katie Witch with her baking, and then now we can have it in the park. We're going to have spooky cookies, and all that woods area off to the left is going to be spooky. This is going to be OLF, and then we got the hotel, and so I think we're going to do what? We're going to say, hey, put in the script clip, and then we can save this clip. Cut, print, and post. Put it in the Canon on the shelf. From ELA Studio and Sons, Phil that and Grez. Thank you for watching, and thank you for following. Hey, alright, we still have a whole lot of time. We didn't have to rush. Once again, thank you for watching, thank you for following.